Good morning, good morning, good morning. How you doing? How you doing? Good morning, good morning. How you doing? How you doing? Is it still morning? Somebody gonna tell me it's nighttime for him? Please, I'm jealous. I'm jealous. I'm jealous. Let me tell y'all something. No part of me really wants to be out of the bed today. I'd be lying if I told you anything different. So let me say some hellos and how you doing? How's it going? How you doing? I'm late. Good morning, Mama Ann. Good morning, good morning, Dana. Sis, how you doing this morning? Tina, how you doing this morning, sis? Yes. Okay, Tina's in a meeting. Have a good meeting. It's Friday. The good thing is TGIF. TGIF, I woke up this morning and for some odd reason to me it was still Thursday. It was still Thursday. So I was a little off. Just John, how you doing, King? Good morning to you, King. Did you get some rest last night? Did you sleep? I only want to hear yeses, but don't tell me if you didn't tell me the truth. Good morning, good morning. How y'all doing this morning? Let me see. Let me see. Let me get in this chat see if I can see more than what I can see just looking down. I spy with my good eye. Who's in the chat? What you doing? What you doing? Man, let's talk about yesterday. Yesterday, y'all. So yesterday was a day at one. I got off of work at 1 o'clock in the morning. Went to sleep about 4 o'clock in the morning, and got up at 7 o'clock in the morning because I got off at one, and all I kept worrying about was, oh no, you don't want it in the morning. Oh God, you ate too late. Oh no, I can't have my blood pressure up. I don't want to stress. You're thinking that's something. Look, I don't know if anybody else does this, but I'll be like, I don't want to stress. Then I start thinking about all the stuff you stress about. Some stuff you shouldn't even be thinking about. Borrowing some stress from somewhere else. Calling people you know about to just let you know nothing but stress so you get more stress. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. It's like I'm wanting some stress. So then I was up, like, oh no, I'm gonna calm down. I'm gonna watch something funny. I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh so much before I go to sleep that all I'm thinking about is funny and good stuff, before I go to sleep. Then I woke up at 7 o'clock in the morning. Was like, oh my God, I gotta get up. I have to get up. I got up. I took a shower. Started listening to my jams. I got right into one of my favorite feelings. Y'all know the music get me there sometimes. So sometimes I gotta go to the 60s. Sometimes I gotta go straight to the 80s. And the 80s make me happy. Take me to happy places. Corn's mom, I see you. I see you, sis. I see you up in the building. I spy with my good eye. Corn's mom in the chat. How you doing, sis? How you doing? But yeah, so I went to my doctor's appointment. I get there. When I get to my doctor's appointment now, here comes my anxiety. So then I get to the appointment. I'm like, I'm not gonna eat before I go. I'm not gonna smoke. I'm not gonna nothing. I'm not gonna listen to nothing but meditation music. I'm gonna free my mind so I can make sure, because especially if you suffer from high blood pressure, but everything keep that pressure jumping. Everything got to get. You be pretending like you find it inside your pressure, like, oh, I'm about to jump up out the roof on them. But anyway, y'all, I get to the doctor's office, and as soon as I walk in, this is what I hear. And just, oh, Jesus. Now my anxiety's like, do you have a full body mask? So y'all got like a body condom I could put on? Because it seems dirty up in here. Like people are just coughing. Like it's germy. By dirty, I mean germy. Okay? Germy. You know. And I said, oh no. Oh no, let's not make this wait too long. You know what I mean? I got on gloves like OJ. Like it's a lot going on, y'all. I'm like, oh no, 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 no. They like it's 50 degrees. This heifer done pulled out some gloves. She sure did. She sure did. When the nurse come call your name and I slid in like one of the Temptations to make sure I ain't touched the door or nothing. I'm telling you, I slid past like a Temptation. She thought the OJs came up in the room. I was like, oh no, girl. It won't be me. It won't be me. Auntie. Then we got to the scale. She said, it's up to you. Again, I wanted to torture myself. Remember, I said, we don't want no blood pressure. I was like, let me get on it, girl. Girl, let me get on and see if maybe I've lost my mind because I know I ain't lost no weight. So let's just get on the scale and talk about it. Can we talk about it? Then, just when I thought this visit couldn't get any better, any better, but we go in the room and they come in and say, "Hey, you know, there's one person in front of you, but before you come in, I'm just gonna come in to check. Um, I'm going through my residency, whatever they call it. You know what I mean? I'm new to this, so I'm fresh. Them fresh doctors, they come in and they ready to find out why your toenail grows with a curve. I mean, they want to know everything, and that's good. And that's good because some doctors just like, okay, you look fine. I mean, I ain't checked so much as your blood pressure, and I know you good. So go on home, and then you go home. And we all know the demise. And you'd be like, wait a minute, he just said he was fine. But anyway, so I love a good doctor. But Hunty, she was going places. I was like, Hunty, ETK phone home for this. Like, girl. I came up in here to make sure my blood pressure was approved. I'm in here for approval for surgery. You want to get into some old, she just going deep into the moon and back again. And you know what I mean? I'm like, girl. I said, wait a minute, girl. Girl, I don't think that's what we're doing. BB, how you doing, sis? How you doing? I'm just talking about my Thursday. I'm throwback Thursday. I'm giving it to y'all, just throwing back to the day before. But yeah, so I went, they did my blood pressure. Bam, my blood pressure was perfect. Now I suffer from high blood pressure, and it's hereditary. So the thing is, they can talk all this. You can lose weight. You can do this. You can do that. What I could do is I can maintain and manage it by not giving it extra things to stay up. Yeah, I can do that. So I am faithful to now taking my 5 milligrams on my blood pressure medicine. And that's nothing to play with. It's nothing to start and stop. So, but yeah, so my blood pressure was perfect. I said, oh, look at my body track. Because Lord knows I had been stressing all week. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't. Because I'd be lying. I'd just be lying. You know what I mean? But I was happy. So I was all excited. Two-step. So then I came home. My granddaughter got dropped off. I'm kicking it with her. We going to the store. I went and got me some groceries. Because, like I said, everything I'm doing right now is the prep for. So normally I just go get groceries. I go weekly. So I could always go to the store and just buy for a whole month. But I don't. I go weekly because it's part of my OCD. It's my routines. And these routines are what I do. So when I throw them off, it throws me off. So I'm that's me. Whatever, it's me. It's who I am. So, but I went yesterday because next week when I go to the store, it's the last trip I plan to make to the store for a couple of weeks as far as going out. That way I could just rest, rebuild, rejuvenate, come back stronger. So everything's lined. So I went, got my big thing of tissue from Sam's Club, my big thing of paper towels from Sam's Club, and still managed to be in there and forget to get that. My mama always says, because she does it, write a list. You won't forget nothing. I'm like, I know what I need. I know what I need. And then I'm one of those people who don't write a list. So what you do is you walk up and down every hour to make sure you didn't forget something, but I still managed to forget what I really needed. Y'all know how many times I needed AAA batteries, went in the store for them, got everything else under the sun. I had some D batteries. I didn't even know we was using D batteries for. I ain't got no flashlights like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, what are you using these D batteries for? Your flashlights plug in to charge. Like, what? What? Jenny, how you doing? How you doing? I'm just talking about this. Yes. So then, as my day, one thing about just being a parent. If you're a parent, if you're a parental over somebody, and even when they get grown, honey, I'd love to tell you it got easier. I'd love to tell you, baby girl, then it was just a walk in the park, honey. Now, when they get older, yes. Yes. But sometimes, no. No. Because once again, we see some 44, 50, 55, 60-year-old people acting a fool, and you be thinking to yourself, now, honey, they somebody's child. And all of them, their parents ain't not living. So their parents are selfie, how you doing, sis? Crazy cat mama, how you doing, sis? How you doing this morning, queens? But everybody's parents ain't deceased. And even if they are deceased, to me, that means they watching your ass every day. And you acting this much of a fool because they ain't here. Oh, no. They looking at you. And I wish they could get their belt. I wish they get their belt and say, don't you get your ass over. You on the internet. You on the internet. That's no shit. I want them to send the permission. You remember back in the day, old school parents, they gave the whole village permission to kick your ass if you got out of line. You go steal out that store. They blocking the door in the store. They gonna tear you up and then call your mama and them. And but you know what? We talking so back in the day, they wasn't calling your mama. They wasn't phoning it like that. They was sending Peter. Well, Peter, go down there and get Danny's mom. Tell her to come down here. And you be thinking, you wasn't thinking like these kids. These kids be thinking, man, my mama gonna come up in here and pistol with it. My mama finna come up in here with a bunch of goons and get gully up in here. Nah, your mama was finna come up in here and say, wait, they was stealing. You stealing like you ain't got food at home? You embarrassing your whole family. Listen to the words. You embarrassing your whole family. And you think I stole. I'm embarrassing Uncle Bobby a drum. They like you embarrassing. Oh, thank you, Mr. Johnson. I'm gonna take care of this. They dragging you down the street, and every savage, how you doing? Sweet potato, how you doing? Mustang Sally, how you doing? And every person they walk past, when they told them what you did, they co-signed them kicking your ass on the way home. They walk home like, oh, what's going on, Miss Robinson? Danny was up in Johnny's store stealing. Oh, you doing all right? You doing all right? You better than me. She'd have been unconscious as I dragged her down the street. Embarrass my family name like that. You like that? It's just a brutal block I live on. That was a village. Oh, good. You getting stuff done? Ooh, family coming over. Boy, family coming over would be a blessing and a stressing in the same time. Because you always got that family member that nothing you do good enough. You could have stepped it up just one more notch for them, but they ain't did nothing. You know that family member that come over. You done put out the best spread for the holidays. You was up all night. Matter of fact, you got toothpicks in your eyes to keep you awake because you so tired that you about to pass out. Heidi Black, how you doing this morning, sis? You about to pass out and they'll come in and say something like, that's nice. That's nice. I would have put a blah blah as a centerpiece if it was me, you know. But you did a good job. I made that centerpiece. I said, look at my fingers. It's never good enough. It's never good enough. You got a turkey, baby. They had a fried turkey. You got you know what I mean? No, if you put everything on the table, they still gonna think about something you didn't have. They're gonna be like, oh, you don't have anything gluten free? You like, I didn't know you ate gluten free. I don't, but just in case, you never know who's here just eating gluten, but they shouldn't be. So you want to make sure you're ready for everybody. You be like, so family could come up, and then and then sometimes you got that family. I don't, me personally, but people having that family, those people they're intimidated by, you know, because you think they better than you. You know what I mean? But you remember they coming to your house for this. So they great house must not be available, I guess. I don't know. But you'll think, you'll be, oh, they coming. You know they got a 12-bedroom house. I don't give a damn. They over here in my 2-bedroom apartment. If we not juke-juking over there, I don't care what's going on over there. But some people do. Some people, man, back in the day, they was going to rent a center for the holidays so that they family could think they was living in Hunty. When them holidays ended, they was like, rent a center, come get this shit. Let me get my food out that refrigerator. Damn, I really like that ice maker. Oh, that crushed ice was so good every night. They was making buckets of crushed ice before they gave it back. Oh, was that just me? I almost spit that coffee out. Oh, it's good to see all of y'all. And it really is. It really is. You ever notice, like, some things just make you, if you know, don't you take heed to, wisdom or sun in your face. But the flowers, you never miss the water till the well run dry. So sometimes just make you appreciate something. Appreciate the good moments, the silly moments, the whatever. That's how I am. So even when it comes on here, I'm gonna appreciate it. Like I said, I became a better person on YouTube when I lost somebody I respected and liked on YouTube. And so sometimes, you know what I mean? And that's what changed me. So that's why I said, there's no regrets because I'm not being fake. I'm not pretending I'm somebody like, oh yeah, Danny pretending like she'll never dox nobody and she is in the background doxing everybody in they mama, girl. I mean, you could call her Danny Dox because she is doxing the whole. No, no, she's not. No, she's not. That don't even sound like fun. That don't even sound like fun. But so yesterday, as I go into my day, like I said, so yesterday was with the kids. We gonna call it with the kids, and so I was just kind of like, I'm about to pull my energy back. I'm not giving up my energy. I said these 18 days I will do reflections before I go into the surgery, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm a better me, so I could be a better me after the surgery. So that's it, and I'm not letting nobody take that from me. So I had to come back into a zone. I was watching Peoples. I was watching stuff to make me laugh. Anyway, I stopped in. I saw, there was a MEMS special, which is a good name to bring in energy, bringing our energies together for the same common thing, and that's prayers and love to MEMS. And when I came into that, live, I knew my energy was down, and what I didn't want to bring is down energy. Don't bring that. It's like going to the hospital and somebody down, and you can't be in that room crying and falling out. You can't be in that room talking about they ain't never gonna be okay. They never gonna be the same. We never gonna make it. Well, yep, you can't do that. We gotta fight. We gotta fight. And one of the things is in those updates, what I heard that made me happy because I just listened. Breezy girl says how you're doing. Um, it was things I heard that I just go for the good news because right now that's what you got to celebrate. That's what we got to be encouraged by. That's what we got to lift ourselves in. And the good news is I see my sis still fighting. So the character traits that we do see in her, like she's a fighter. She's not going to stop. She going to keep fighting. And that's what I see her doing. So that's a blessing. That's what you want to know. And so I give all the glory to God for that because he has it all in his hands. You know what I mean? And so I got to trust he know her name. He know her name. And we are sending love to let him know that we know her name too. So that was a blessing hearing that Reddit was gonna take things down. I don't go to Reddit, so mostly what I hear about Reddit is all the people talking about Reddit. But I respect that. I respect that because nobody is telling anybody, oh, we saying everybody go say memes or saints. You can say whatever you want. But when it comes to this, if you're not saying anything about prayers, and I don't even hear you. I don't hear you. I don't hear you. I don't care if you found out she was swimming in a volcano and that's how it happened and you want to tell the story because you had clips of it. I wouldn't give a shit. I wouldn't give a damn because it wouldn't stop me from pushing. It wouldn't stop me from praying until something happened. It wouldn't stop me from sending love. It wouldn't send me from calling her name every time I saw her face in my head or I thought about her in my mind. It wouldn't stop that for me. It wouldn't change that. So, um, and I think that one thing I have seen, even in this messy community, and just like most communities, is that when things happen, you're supposed to come together. You're supposed to say, well, you know what? Even if we didn't come together, we're going to cease fire right now. You know what I'm saying? Because that's it. That's it. Because here's the thing about life. It's easily tomorrow. It could be you. For whatever reason. Easily tomorrow it could be you. And even if you didn't care if people do that, care for your family. Because they going to care. Because they not some goofy on the internet who thinks there's a joy in knowing so much that I get to know. I want to know what happened. I want to know what medicine they giving you. I want to know what hospital room you in. You sending flowers? Hmm? So that's how I feel. Like if it ain't that, then don't even send it my way. Like I don't even want to hear it. Come on now. So like I said, so if it ain't I don't hear it. I don't hear it because even if 96% of the people hated her, that 4% who love, they make a noise to say I love her. So that's all you can hear. All I can hear is that. I hear who love them. I don't hear who's thinking of what this could be as an op to do whatever. I don't care. I don't care if she was your op. I don't care. Like she was your op before, I didn't care. You think I care about that part now? I didn't care then. I don't care now. I did. She a big girl. She had herself on that. But right now, she's standing in the need of the love from her sisters. She needing to stand in solidarity together in prayer. Yasmina, how you doing? She need that. She need that. She need to know. Because you think she was ever thinking before she had a stroke, she was thinking that the people who didn't like her would be there if something happened to her? So that's not what I'm going to be thinking about. Period. Period. And if anybody told me, like, oh, see what Muzz was doing something, you know what I'd say? I'm not surprised. Because they only don't want it done to them. Who cares? Who cares what they're doing? Who cares what they find? Who cares? Don't care. Ask Danny, don't care. You know what I care about? Mims. You know what I care about? Her family. That's it. In that situation, I don't care about nothing else. So I don't care. I don't care. I mean, come on. People were saying that she was allowing her daughter to do things that were terrible. So how far are we going to take it? Who cares? Who cares? And if in a time of need, that's what people care about, that's on them. That ain't on me, G. I don't move like that. So all for that, because then that's still giving it too much energy. I can't, because then I'm taking away the energy I need to be giving her. And then also when I'm sending her the good energy, in my energy, she's going to feel that dark stuff. So why would I even have it in my energy? I'm not. Don't send her that tainted ass energy out. Because if was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. So if somebody does something like that, let them stand in it. If people do it, don't feed it. But if they don't and they do something positive toward her, acknowledge it and respect it. Because that take a crown. Respect that. Even if by respecting her, is they just ain't even talking about it. Respect it. But if they not, they doing what I know they do around here. The most. They do the most. They do the most. And then I'm tossed up between who might be cray-cray. More cray-cray. Is it Jag? Is it Jen? Is it Jag? Is it Jen? Is it Jag? I think it's Jag. Maybe Jen. Is it Jag? Is it Jen? Is it Jag? Y'all, I just don't know. I don't know. But since most of what I get on Jen is recap, in Jag, I actually see it. But like I told you, I'm getting to a point where the sound of her talking about the stuff is like cringeworthy. It's like it's to the soul, to the body. It's just Sarah, how you doing? Good morning. How you doing? It's I'm like Jen, the only person I know who could tell us everybody dead as they're like watering their grass, they're on live, they're at the grocery store. Jen is the only person I know who got a restraining order and talk about that person more than anybody talks about anybody in the world. And I'm just like, I kid y'all not. I swear I can't make this up. Last night, I'm listening to music and Slim Shady came on, right? And out of nowhere, first I'm just singing a regular song, and then I'm just like, hi, my name is what? Her name is Jen Bailey. Hi, her name is, and I just thought, just Slim Shady. She got 18 different personalities, but none of them are going to be famous. None of them amount to a bit of beans, y'all. I'm telling you, I was like, this is nuts. Everybody done died. Everybody is a criminal. All the blacks related. I mean, and the worst part is all the attention is getting. It's like feeding the plant, y'all. I'm telling y'all, she's Little Shop of Horror. And feed me, Seymour. She said, feed me, YouTube. Feed me, YouTube. And we just feeding her. We feeding her with laughter. We feeding her with videos. We feeding her with, hi, my name is, her name is Jen Bailey. I'm telling y'all, she's this kook. I mean, and then I hear a word on the curb is, thank you, sis. Love you, queen. Yes. I mean, hunting. I think we could only tell the truth about this bullshit. First, our daddy was freeing the blacks. You know what I mean? He just literally came over He was the Underground Railroad. He was, you know what I'm saying? And he was a postal man. So he was not only freeing us, he was delivering us our mail with bottles of milk with him. And he was a stand-up man. Now he in the mob. What is she? I mean, is he in the Irish mob? Are they Irish? What mob are they in? Girl, is he Italian? Is Jen Italian? I don't think Bailey Italian, but what? Wait, wait, wait. What mob is your dad in? Hmm. Hmm. Girl, I'm trying my best not to say where I picture what your daddy was doing. Because I don't want to do that to him. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. He's got a you. I'm going to leave it there. I ain't got to say nothing else about him. I ain't got to say nothing about your parents, honey. You reflect them. That girl, you've said enough. We've said enough, honey. We've said enough. Honey, I don't know what she need to do. I don't know what she need to do. I need social media to just block her. Like, I need them. Forget us blocking her. We can't block her enough. She's still coming. She's still coming. She like the package. I mean, you just gonna have it. You can live with it good, but you're gonna have it. She is just something. I can't. She is too much. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. I can't even talk about it too long. I get acid reflux. You know what I mean? I start feeling like I'm running through with the chain gang. I don't know. I get real nervous. I just start, like I said, the other day I'm watching Breezy Dream and then she's showing her. And I'm like, dang, she talking about so many people being dead. I feel like I'm watching The Sixth Sense. She see dead people. Like, I don't want to be nowhere around this heifer. Like, ugh. Like, what is she talking about? Like, ugh. I almost feel like I'm watching somebody put spells on people and shit, and I'm just watching it. And she got the cooties. Like I told her, she go back. She's the cooties. Oh, you watch? She got the cooties. And if y'all watching her, please do me a favor. Don't look in her eyes. Don't say her name 3 times when you get off watching her. These are just things I'm just trying to save y'all. Don't, and wash your hands. You must use the rules of the virus that we just had in the pandemic. Stay 6 feet away from the TV screen when you're watching her. Okay, listen to me. Listen to me, y'all. Come on now. I need y'all to listen. I want to save somebody. Stay 6 feet away from the TV. Do not look into her eyes. Whatever you do not look into her eyes. Don't. Do not say her name 3 times afterwards, especially in a mirror. If you're in a mirror, don't say it twice. Do not. Even if you're on the phone with somebody you're talking about, to get away from the mirror. Get away from the mirror. And here's how I'm going to save y'all. Just say Slim Bailey. Don't even say the first name. Just say Slim Bailey. Just say that. It's Slim Bailey. Who's she talking about? Slim Bailey. And we'll know. We'll know. Okay? So that'll help you guys. What else can I give you as a tip? If you took what she said with a grain of salt, all of you all will hurt yourself. It'll be too much salt. It'll be too much salt to take in. So what I need you all to take her with is a grain of faith. That's it. A mustard seed of faith. You got, because your faith will build up if you grab it. Every time you hear her, you give yourself more faith. You'll be a better person. So I've just given you some tips. I'll give you some more later. I just want to give you a little, because the more I give you, she's going to go into her bag of tricks. And that bag is full of a lot of things that are not FDA approved. But anyway, she's going to go into that bag of tricks, right? And she's going to combat them, and she's going to throw out little potions that's going to make you guys think those things don't work. But please remember, do not say her name 3 times in the mirror. Do not refer to her as anything but Slim Bailey, because I'm saving you. I'm saving you. I am. Breezy. I'm telling you. And then anybody who puts her on your screen, when you're done, don't throw holy water on the computer. That's not what's going to help. You're going to need to go get some of that 99% alcohol. You know, the same stuff people were using for bed bugs? She's a bed bug. And remember, bed bugs been around since the beginning of time. So, baby, they're older than crocodiles, okay? You better know it. So, yeah, I just saved you guys. Keep that alcohol around. Just sprinkle it, like put it on your fingers and sprinkle it at the screen when you're watching her. Just sprinkle it. It works like holy water. Sprinkle it. Just sprinkle it. And if you're watching her live, watch. You're going to see that she reacts. She's going to feel it. Guys, I'm helping you guys. I am saving you guys right now. I'm saving you. I know because I had to watch from the outside on how to save the people who are watching her on the inside. So I just helped. That's all I can give on that right now. Is my energy is draining just thinking of fighting that demon. Oof. Sorry, guys. Anyway, let's get to this other demon because I'm gonna be so drained just talking about him. Jag. So as in the Jag turns, if Jag was a soap opera, it would be easy to take every soap opera and just put her name in it. Okay, so it could be like as the Jag turns, Jag Hospital, all my Jag offs. Let's see, days of our Jags. You know what I'm saying? Jags of our lives. We could change it any way we wanted to. It could be any one of those. 902 Jag off. Oh my God, we can just go anywhere with it. Jaguar's Place, aka the car. You know what I'm saying? We could go anywhere with these freaking movies, all right? But Jaguar and Jen, they went to the same school of lying because it's all over the place. This heifer has said more stuff about children, mothers, fathers, everyone. The other day she was dissing Yolanda Adams. I mean, she takes it anywhere, y'all. She just got a story that's the worst story on everybody. The president, Jesus, everybody. She got a story about everything. She knows everything. Everything under the sun. But she took it to an all-time within the last 24 hours. I mean, you say, how did Jag take it to an all-time high? First of all, she went to Shreveport to file charges on her husband in Dallas. You were just in Dallas. Why wouldn't you? Anyway, who does that? But somebody who don't want under one. Two, she let us know yesterday she's running for the mayor of Shreveport next year. Yes. She's gonna do it. The Shreveport is caught. Don't you gotta be a resident, girl? What, you could be a resident for 6-7 months, and then they be like, oh, anybody. Then if that's the case, I kid y'all not. If all you gotta be is a resident in Shreveport for 7-8 months, hey, my family. I've been saying this. Louisiana is my home state. That's my family. Hey, when she was talking Monroe, I thought, man, baby, Monroe is majority my family. Like this, like you talking Louisiana, I got family running all through that. And so I'm like, wait, you only gotta be a resident? I'm moving to Shreveport. I'm moving because I'm gonna run against her. Since they just letting anybody come. Come on, it's Louisiana. And I thought, now, Jag, you know Louisiana. And one thing you know, they ain't finna play with you. Now, Texas, I didn't think would play with you like they've allowed you to play. So it just made me think Texas is working something up on you. Come on, it's a state that still holds the death penalty. Like Louisiana. So, girl, you playing with the right place. But she gonna be the mayor. So in case you didn't know, take that update. And Plainest Jane says, watch out. Jag said you're going to jail for 10 years, girl, for putting her name in your description and for having her picture in your thumbnail. 10 years. Mm-hmm. 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 So be on the lookout, girl. And be on the lookout. She must mean YouTube jail. That means she must gonna put bars in front of your picture every time she talk about you, girl. Because I don't know. Mm-hmm. She said you're going to jail, though, girl. I said, what? If Plaintiff Jane going to jail, girl, for 10 for that, then you going for life. I'm talking double life. Remember we used to give out 300, 400 years? They gonna give her that. You got 497 years, girl. That's what you got. Anyway, so she's running for mayor. Plaintiff Jane is going to jail, girl, for 10 years. What else is going on in Jaguar world? Then this X-rated tape with her and her husband. First of all, the person who brought that tape up first was her husband, who is a party in the tape. And when he brought it up, the person who told him to bring it out was the other party in the tape. Okay, so let's keep that there first. Okay. Then the one party, her husband, that's him, that party let his girlfriend see the video, gave permission of a video, once again, that party is in. Then this party, when none of us was seeing that the girl had leaked it, none of us could see it. None of us was, because you knew if people had it, it would have been everywhere. So the first people who get this video is Night and Day. Wait, ain't Night and Day Jag's people? So even if they got it, why would they put it up? Because Jag's putting it up, y'all. It ain't, Jag is telling, please put it up, please put it up. So then Jag says, wait a minute, it's not getting enough attention. None of the YouTubers are talking about it. So then Jag puts it up herself, the picture, because it's just a still picture. While she's telling us it's Revenge P being leaked, the P is a video. We need to see the whole video, which I don't want to see it at all. But she puts up this picture, right? The next day she's on, I can't remember if it's Kings or Shines, but she on one of them. And she's saying like that somebody stopped her in the hotel, y'all, and was like, "Ooh, Jag, you got a good mouth on you. I seen that picture." Look, they know she got a good mouth off of a picture. Of a picture. Here's what I know off that picture. It looks like you were very close to him. So I didn't see all this big deep in that you think, but it didn't give me all that. It didn't give me superhead. It didn't give me none of that. It didn't give me none of those vibes. But what it did give me, and it's no disrespect, because who I'm about to say it gave me vibes of, I got mad respect for him. When he come to Louisiana, it's Bootsy's badass all day. I love Bootsy. Bootsy. Sometimes you say some foolish things, but that's, hey, you human. You human, you Bootsy. But anyway, what Jag was giving me in that picture was Bootsy vibes. Like, I was like, is this Bootsy? Why is little Bootsy in a picture with earrings, with African Bambata earrings on? Wait, what is going on? I said, oh, that's Jaguar. That's Jaguar. So ain't no man walked up to you thinking that they saw little Bootsy in a picture and came up to you and told you they could get baby bye. Baby bye. Baby bye. You lying. Ain't nobody came to you about that. Because I ain't lying to you. I was watching Jag on my TV. My buddy and my brother was over here. This a couple of weeks ago. This like a month ago or so. But no, it's whenever her and Goomba was still together. And it's a video. I was watching, it was about a month ago. I was watching King World. And when I was watching King World, he was playing this video when Jag came up on his panel, laying in the bed with Goomba. Kid you not, my brother then walked in. I'm watching it. And my brother said, why two dudes laying in the bed together on live? I said, that ain't two dudes. That's Jaguar Wright and her. I ain't gonna make this up. So, Jag, if you want me to believe people seen them pictures and was like, Booney gotta get her. Baby gotta have her. Well, you're gonna need to go do that video over with your braids so they can actually know that that's what's going on. Girl, bad, you better sit down. You better sit down. Something wrong with that child. Something wrong with that child, y'all. I'm telling y'all. But anyway, so Jane going to jail. Everybody wants her. She done blew up on Twitter. I guarantee if that clip got on Twitter, they are roasting you, especially in Black Twitter. I know they ain't going through that talking about how hot that picture is. So then this morning, Jag decides y'all don't have enough of this S tape. Y'all need more. Because remember, the person who's leaking the S tape is Jaguar. It's nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So this morning, Jag come on like, here, hold on. Y'all want to hear it? Hold on. She put it on and it's like here. Ooh la la. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooh, baby. Oh, yes, I love you. Oh, yes, it's so big. Yes, yes. Ooh, baby. You don't so much as hear another person. Just ooh la la. Ooh, baby. Oh, yes. Ta ta ta. Chicka chicka ching. Pop pop pop. I said, oh, wait, what? You don't hear the sounds of sex. You don't hear the sounds of nothing but that. And she says, listen to what I'm about to say. Listen. And then she says, I think I could love you. She said that was the first time her and Goomba ever made love. You were making love as you recorded it on your phone? Girl, Jaguar, I've seen your phone in your hand. You seem like you still on an Android. Like, I mean, I know the graphics on there is shitty at most. I know it got to look like you watching a VHS when you watch that video. Like, I mean, who's making films on this? But anyway, so she made this 4 years ago. Because remember, that's when they first got together. Then she played us another video, and in this one you heard Goomba say, oh yes, ooh, ooh, ooh. Even their sound effects for their sex sounds bunk. Like nothing about it. It's like, dang, she getting it. Dang, he giving it. No, I was getting ooh. I was getting up and down and in and out and bop, bop, bop. We're done. I was getting that. Like I was getting ninth grade. Like I was getting like I wasn't getting nothing good. But anyway, so she says, and that was the last time we made love. So you just record everything, Jack. You record when you having sex. You record this. But yesterday you told us when you came on live at 4 a.m. This morning, sorry, when you came on live, you said you were just coming from this pool party with all these elites out in Louisiana, and you were just coming from, and you just had so much fun. Y'all had a spread of food, and y'all had this, and y'all had that. You ain't show us a video. You ain't show us the pool. You ain't show us a plate. Who are these elites? Girl, she lying. That's who those elites were. There's a whole bunch of elite lying. It is, but it's also a shame that I could pull up a video. Well, I could pull it up on my video where 2 months ago when we were talking about Jag, she said flat out that all she dealt with was PTSD and anxiety. Now she says she has bipolar, and she switches it to justify what she's doing. But really, if you're dealing with these things and you're a cry for help, then please go get the help. Not be telling me you got all this stuff, but you're doing nothing with it. But dealing with it by this way. Well, that's how we get mass shooters. That's how we get all that stuff. So we're promoting it if we think it's okay. Mm-hmm. Because somebody in here, in this room, whether they're in here now, whether it's me, whether it's somebody in this room, and I don't, but they deal with bipolar. And they're not about to get on here and threaten to 187 children. They're not going to get on here and say that children need to be AR'd. They're not going to get on here. Yesterday, she cussed her mama out for having to go to the bathroom and was mad that a mama needed to use. I don't care if you had 12 bathrooms in your crib. If your mama closest, she obviously going to go to the one she's closest to. You've been in the bathroom with us on live for 30 minutes. How come? And then, Jag, you don't got a crib. You always in somebody's crib running the water for 30, 40 an hour. Who paying that water bill? You ain't. Because you couldn't keep the lights on a prepaid plan. I wish Illinois had a thing where you could go get a card, put $75 on it, and all you had to do is keep that card filled for your thing. My light bill be $75, $100 a month. What? She couldn't do that. You couldn't do that. You tell them about all this property. You got a crib in Shreveport. You got a crib in Dallas. You got all this stuff, girl. You was talking to your mama like trash yesterday. You're talking to her like trash. Like, no way to be talking to your mama. Your mama in her 70s. There's no way to be talking to your mama, period. Let me tell you something. I don't give a damn what you think about your mama. If you don't like her, that's on you. I'm not in your mama's relationship. But when people see it, they're going to speak with feelings about how they feel about what you're doing to your mama. You keep calling everybody else the toxic diamond 2.0. You are toxic diamond. You go in and out of jail. You lie like a mofo. You know what I'm saying? And you sit in our face judging everybody while you neglecting to take care of your shit. Real talk. You get kicked out of everywhere you in. You toxic diamond. But the best thing about toxic diamond, she seemed like she got a better head on her shoulders in jail than ever. Maybe that's what you need. Maybe you need a toxic diamond cleanup makeover. Maybe you need it. Why you talking about her? Why you dissing her because she in jail? Well, hey, if it's what's bringing her peace and a better thing, maybe that's where she needed to be. That's the one thing about life. You're going to get it right somewhere or another. Some people get it right when they bury. Some people get it right when they can no longer walk or talk. Some people get it right by the warning. Some people lose some people and get it right. But you're going to get it right no matter what. You're going to get it. You're going to get it. And like I said, Jag just around here. She's sending everybody to jail. Then she said, you know how you know I'm telling the truth? Because ain't nobody sued me. Girl, you ain't got a pot to piss in the window to throw it out of. In the window to throw it out of. Now, make up your mind. Do you want us to be like this your husband, or do you want us to be like this the dude you told us has beat your ass with pistols, everything else for years? So it's no way I can empathize for you there and then give a damn that he's your husband, because it's the same husband you telling me beating you. So I don't give a damn about the vows. Y'all broke that booty. So whether he beat you, girl. Of course he's sleeping with somebody else. But we will be like, oh no, we're gonna compare her to all the marriages that at work. No, I'm not. I don't compare that marriage to no good marriage. I don't compare no bad shit to the good shit. I don't compare the good to, no, they not in the same league. Her marriage is a joke. All the dirt that happened to Jag brought it to the internet. Jag manufactured it. It's involved Jag, her husband, her husband's girlfriend, her kid, her ex-husband. This is manufactured. She told her mama last night, y'all, if you wasn't my mama, who if you, and this because her mama wants to use the bathroom, y'all. She was mad. And then here's the thing. If you really pay attention to it, her mother actually uses the bathroom. It doesn't flush the toilet while you're on live. You being that's so, how degrading that you're letting your mother use the bathroom while you are on a fucking live. running the water in someone else's crib up like it's a steamer. And she told her mother she was giving the realest confession of her life. When her mother walked in, she was talking about, I'm not even going to say 187. She was talking about murdering these children, the woman's children. That's what she was literally in the midst of saying when her mother walked in without knocking. And you know how I know her mother was also scared? Because her mother didn't say anything. She just wanted to go to the bathroom. Now you say your mama need a nurse, so I'm just taking it that that means she probably shouldn't have to walk all around. She should probably go to the nearest bathroom. I don't know what's going on with her, but I'm just saying, like, what? Like, somebody need to get your mama out of your care. They do. Because, I mean, you a beast and a bitch. And I mean, it is what it is. And everybody who's defending you, when she does what she do, don't go back and say I didn't see it. She's showing it to you what she's gonna do. This girl said that she has rescued 72 women from being trafficked in the last 20 years. And she was the best kept secret to the government. For the government, I mean. First of all, in 20 years, if all you've gotten is 72 people free, that's not something you're bragging about. Okay? Mm-hmm. What are you doing, like 4 years? In the whole country? And then it was all these artists that she freed from trafficking from the music industry. There are lots of women being trafficked through the music industry, and Jag ain't freed none of them. Some of them freed themselves and got out. Some still in. But she's making a mockery. A mockery. And we sitting here, oh, I feel sorry for her. She's mental health. Would you make fun of mental health? I wouldn't. Mental health is she's making fun of mental health. She's making it okay if you have mental health to do stuff like that, say stuff like that. And then when they go out and they go into schools, because you got to have mental health to walk into school and see children. That's mental health, yeah. But why ain't nobody feeling sorry for them people? Oh, because they did it, and the difference is Jack is just saying it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, she's giving you a manifesto, and you all are going, oh, girl, go keep giving it to me. I never thought she'd do it. She said it. Come on, y'all. Y'all done had some beefs. I done had some women mess with men I mess with, and I never thought I want to go take their kids' lives. I've never thought that. I didn't even think about taking a girl's life. I thought I want to hurt that dude. Now, if that girl was playing with me, I'd be like, she playing with the right one, but who cares what she's saying? I'm going to hurt her more when he's all on my jock and refusing the car. That's when we'll be laughing, girl. I'm not sitting on there talking about some girl, I'm going to take her kid's life. I hope her kids end up in foster care and somebody starts essaying them. I'm never going to say nothing like that. I'm never going to wish that on a child. I don't care what I think about your parents. I'm never going to wish that on a child, ever. Like I said, I'm going to start cussing your kid out if they jump in some grown-up shit. Mary Bear, how you doing? Good morning. But other than that, no. When I tell you, I mean, Jack is on the high. She is in the bathroom, always in the bathroom of the car. She's doing these interviews. Everybody, look. Now, what's funny is Jack tells us that all she be smoking is CBD, right? That's not cigarettes. She's lying. Here's how we know she's lying. That day they was in the hotel, and Guma was like, man, your smoking is going out into the hallway, and they complaining. She went in the bathroom and started doing a live. She was in the bathroom once again, steaming out the bathroom since she was meditating and everything while she's smoking. While she was doing it, Goomba came and knocked on the door and was like, hey, let me get the cigarettes. He didn't say, let me get the CBDs. He said, let me get the cigarettes. And she said, there's another pack. There's 2 packs on the bed. Cigarettes. So that means y'all smoke a lot because you're buying them by packs. See, when you buy multiple packs in one day, you smoke a lot. And you want to make sure you have some. So you ain't just, oh, I'm buying them because that's for 2-3 weeks. No. We're going to go through these in about 2-3 days. A day. 2 days. So she like, it's another pack. But he like, that one's open. So they're arguing about cigarettes. If you go back to the video, they're in the bathroom and then she goes off. Because y'all know it's only so long she's going to argue with him. This man, she's built up to the sky. She literally tells him, you acting like a hype for tobacco. Go get the motherfucker's flies off of the bed next to the gun. Next to the brass knuckles. Next to the, she's telling, that's what she's telling, cigarettes. Go get he's feeding for a cigarette. And when you see Goomba, when he's not blowing weed, he's sitting there chain smoking squares. You know why? Because he's just like her. Because you become a product. Just like if you're a woman and you with a guy, you might smoke. If he's saying that y'all smoking all together all day, you're going to be smoking just as much as he do. Because now every time he lighting, you lighting one. That's what I said, but she'll tell us she ain't smoking cigarettes. You're chain smoking cigarettes. You are, first of all, did you know if you in a sauna, you're not supposed to be up in them things smoking? So she'll be telling us she making a sauna room and then they're smoking. Cigarettes in the sauna. Then she says all these people whose lives she saved. How you save everybody's life with your own? Hold on, somebody walking past. He's so full of it. Yeah, we hear you. That's what I'm talking about, is you. Because you're so full of it. You're so nosy. You so nosy. But yeah, so when I woke up today, I said, what in the jag is going on? What in the jag is going on? Yeah, so she's on here this morning. I'm like, but it's funny. These creators kill me. They could come on here and say anything about anybody. Then be like, don't talk about me. Don't say nothing about what I'm doing. Girl, bye. Ciao, bye. Ciao, bye. Okay. Everybody just saying, get Martine. How you doing? But how was y'all Thursday? What y'all getting into today? What you doing? I know most of y'all at work. Get out. Go. Yeah. Just gotta do. I told you about the office. You get out. You don't be in the office. You go. You are banned from the office. Go. Beat it. Beat it. He's so fake. Beat it. Beat it, Cleefus. No. This is my office. This is my private space. So you can't even have a live. But yeah. You can't go live. Now you walking out. Now you gotta walk all past me. Okay. But yeah, like I said, so I missed y'all yesterday, but I was just running too much in the morning to go in the morning. Then at night, I was just like, clear my mind, get back in a good headspace, remember what you're doing. And like I said, at the end of the night, the same guy got me, got my kids, and we belong to the higher beings, you know what I mean, of ourselves, even if it's your inner you, because that's what I believe. All the good is in you, just like the bad. You choose. Every day you get up, it's a choice. It's a choice. And so, yeah, yes, that to detox. I said, nah, we gonna chill. I'm gonna pump in good energy. Like I tell people, if you walk through my house, I got quotes everywhere. I got quotes on the ground. And some when you walk in here, it's quotes on the ground. Like I'm deep in just changing my energy. So the energy I make on my own is gonna be, oh yeah, it's gonna be what I want it to be. And that's what I'm gonna stay in. So sometimes it's gonna be what reminds me. You try to get down and you look over and like, wait, you're right. That sign told me don't look back. Don't look back. And even if back then you were that or wherever you was, if right now you somewhere better, you won. You made it out. You made it through. And it's somebody who's still sitting up under their shit judging you. Bump 'em. Who cares? Bump 'em. That's how I feel. Nee, what you doing? But like today, what I'm doing here, so I told y'all I got my cameras. I'm going to. I finally put the one in the. Well, I started the thing. I had to charge my drill because only Danny will take a drill out the box and be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna go straight to using it." I'm like, I guess I need to charge it. But so today I'm gonna put my cameras up. 'Cause like I told y'all, I've just been. I don't know. Some stuff I hadn't got done, but the things I want to make sure I had done by the 18th. So my camera that'll be in here. The thing is that it can 24-hour record this room. So sometimes I could take the recordings and use those as a recording of watching me record so you can make your own, something within the something. I don't know if that makes sense to anybody else. But yeah, anyway. So I'm putting up that camera in here. Then my one that's right, that covers my door and right by my bedroom door, where it covers there out in the dining area. That one, I'm putting it up. So it's not sitting on the bed anymore. I'm going to put it up. So that one's going up. And then one right outside my back door. That's going up. So that while my eyes are weak, I still can look. I put that shit. It's connected to my Alexa, so I can sit and watch those cameras all day on Alexa, baby. That's why I said I'm about that life, and that ain't scared. That's to cover my own ass while I got one eye. So I told him I don't need nothing but the thing that carries me, and so that's how I'm gonna be. Like I'm gonna make sure that when this ain't working, these other senses are on point. So yeah, but no. That's just my own protection because I can see better. So even when I go out, like if I go out to smoke or something, I need to see before I walk out because my eyes are off, so my peripherals won't catch me, but I can see because the camera's telling me what's going on outside while I'm inside. So yeah, putting cameras up. And like I said, they all attached to my Alexa. I'm gonna make sure my Alexas are definitely in all my rooms. So other than that, like I said, just getting ready. Getting ready, Freddie. Wondering what it's gonna be like not to be able to wipe my eyes. Y'all know I'm an eye wiper. Oh, but I'm ready. Thank you, Mama Ann. Like I said, I'm just I made sure everything that I needed right now would be ready when I went to surgery, and I did that. So all I have to do in here right now is put that camera up. And then during the time after my surgery, I'm gonna order the bean bag for in here because I'm a bean bag lover, and I like to sit in bean bags sometimes and think. And so, gotta have me a big ass bean bag in that corner because that's how Danny get down. That's how Danny get down. And I've been trying to find a throne. For real, for real. Like, for real, for real. So, but those are later. But before this, yeah, no. And then y'all know for Mother's Day, I'm getting myself the GoPro 11 Hero and all its whistles. That is what I'm getting myself for Mother's Day. Mm-hmm. Yep, I can see everything. So I can see from the front to the back. Front to the back. Like I said, I don't need no cameras. I got a Nino. There's nothing that can come in my house and I not know. He could be asleep. If he hear a leaf ruffle, he like, who is that? And his sense of smell is great because sometimes Nino notice something. He's like, ain't nobody there. Then the doorbell ring. He's like, did you know they was getting out their car and coming here? Oh, you know. So he's really my sense of knowing it, but that's more for my eyes. Just so it's easier. Because like I said, I can go in there right now and show y'all my Alexa thing. It'll be on my screen. So when it's on, you'll see it because all of them will be on my screen. It'll show me what's going on. I can move camera to camera and shit. And then, and everybody know who got these cameras. I can also do it on my phone. I can just right on my phone. That's the same way when you're not home, I can talk to you from my phone on these cameras. And so when I had them in my house, I used to sometimes, when the dogs were in there, I'd look and they'd be wrestling or playing, and I'd come and say, hey, sit your cow down. Sit your $5 head down. And they'd be looking around. They not even looking all through the house, like, I hear my mama. How she know? Oh, because I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll just say, Nino. And he'll be running through the house looking for me. And I'll just be watching them on the camera. Don't judge me. I get bored sometimes. You don't never get bored and torture your animals? In a fun way? Everybody better than somebody around here. But no, for real. So, yeah, like I said, I'm just getting everything in order and my steps are being ordered. I'm good with that. I'm good with that. Oh, yeah, he's going to alert you. He is definitely King Alert. Thank you, Jessica. We are praying for each other because I'm still. Oh, beanbags are awesome. I actually had a beanbag. I mean, I got videos on my Facebook, but I got it because the first time I ordered it, they tried to hustle me. You know what I'm saying? But I had an almost $200 beanbag, like a big, comfy, nice gray beanbag. It was so big and comfy, me and Nee could get on it together. You know what I'm saying? But that was my thinking bag. It was my comfort place. Because when I was young, I really loved a beanbag. And it was my comfort place. So I must have one in here. Because I'm going to be in the studio like a rapper, yo. Like, I'm literally about to grind it down, teach myself all the shit, you know what I mean? All the software and stuff for editing I'm putting on my computer. But no, I ain't just been sitting here because, like I said from the very beginning, I like time waits for no one, and I've sat so still on what I believe I'm supposed to do. In times I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but I know in the arena. But I really feel like I am in my purpose, and it's not just a YouTube thing. It's my life, how I'm moving, what I'm doing, how you know what I mean, how I'm evolving. That's how I know. And so, mm-hmm, mm-hmm, like a human. That is, he is a human being to me. He is. He is. But yeah, so that's all I'm doing this weekend. Today, like I said, um, we don't work Sundays, Easter, so we are closed. We don't work. I wouldn't work today, but we don't work Sunday. Work tomorrow, and so I work tomorrow. I'm actually doing a double tomorrow, so I'm doing a 10 a.m. to 2 a.m. Um, because really, like I said, this is it. You know, I work this Sunday. I work Wednesday. I'm debating if I'm gonna do Saturday and Sunday because my surgery will be that Tuesday. So I think I'm just gonna do Saturday, and then that's it. I do shit, then I'm gonna chill, get ready for my surgery. Then after my surgery, only thing I'm doing as far as work is YouTube, and that'll be me working on admin, me working on, you know, building me own brand. Yeah, they are bean bags are a happy place. Them big old comfy, they are a place. I never, like I like hammocks. So I like an indoor hammock. So I had one. I'm gonna get one for here. I know the indoor hammocks, you could just set them up. You know what I mean? So what I do is I like take it in the living room, lay in the hammock, and then listen to TV. I don't know. And at these days I just want peace. I just really do. Thank you, crazy cat mama. Thank you, sis. Thank you. Blessings, blessings, blessings. I truly that's what I love a beanbag. Ah, it's just a comfort place to me. Bean bags, hammocks. Now, some people like the tree hammock that you can just go and touch. I don't. I don't. I don't because it is so hard. I don't know about y'all. If you don't have your own poles for a hammock, it's hard to find two trees that are at the exact balance where you can put it the right way. I don't know where y'all go. Like, do y'all go to hammock tree lane and they just got trees that strong enough and right next to each other to tie it? I don't know. I don't know. But the little portable ones, you can put that in your little case. Take it with you. Boy, somebody invite you to something at the beach, a barbecue, a picnic, baby. I'm bringing this hammock. You better. Some people got a chair. I got a whole hammock. Tina, welcome back. Welcome back. Okay. See, now here's what you have to do with a beanbag. So you know how when you get in it, I'm telling you, especially on getting up. And now if you can use your knees, you're great. But if you can't, here's how you do it. When you get on the part you're in, it goes comfortable to press to your body. And this part or this part might be up. If that's so, use that as your ways up. You have to. And always put your bean bag. Like I said, if I put in this corner, these walls are your helpers. So like I said, so what I was showing y'all, right? Just look over there on the floor. So you see where that light is? I would put my bean bag in that corner. I really would. Because remember, it's adjustable, so it's gonna move the back part just up on there. So if something ever happened, I'm struggling, you use these walls. Use your walls. So always in anything, cover your own ass. And one thing I learned about when you live alone, because my whole life I've lived with my family, I've had siblings. I have siblings. I've lived, with my mom, my family, my dad. We've lived as, at home, my grandparents, my nephews, my cousins. We've lived it with family. But when you live alone, you have to have plans that cover you. Even when you want to boat yourself in a home, you have to remember if Lord forbid something happens, people have to get in there. You know? So I'm always on figuring out a way to make sure that I'm okay. Or I can get to. You know what I mean? So look, if I got that bean bag on the floor, you know what else I always got with me? A phone. Because I might get to a honey, I have fallen. I didn't fall. I'm down and I can't get up. I might with that bean bag on. Mm, And if you have a problem with your legs or something, or getting back up, because it be your knees sometimes. It just be your knees. If you have a walker that has the locks, so you can put it in lock, use that as your help. Then use something, but you get something, make sure that's up against the wall so it can't tell. It's gonna get you, And when you're getting up, don't pull on it, push it to get up, because that way it's not pulling you toward and gonna knock you back down on that bean bag. We gonna learn to make it without it. We gonna make nurses. We gonna make helpers, little helpers. Not nurses, caregivers, because they'll help you assist you moving. We gonna do it. We gonna do it. Cooks with love. How you doing, sis? How you doing? Mm-hmm. But yeah. But I love bean bags. I love bean bags. I love hammocks. I I don't know. Just right now, the only thing I'm gonna do is the same thing I did last time. See, first last time I went to a very bad depression. I'm not doing that. I'm fighting from that. I went to a very scared depression. That fight or flight. I went into it and I was in flight. I was just, I don't know. I couldn't find me. I couldn't hold me. I just couldn't. But this time I'm not, because when I got out of it, what I did was I secured myself with things that made me comfortable. I watched my favorite movies when I fell down. And it was a point where, I remember, so I couldn't look up at the TV at all. I couldn't, because you could feel my stitches and it would just bother my eyes so bad. So I couldn't look up. So whenever I watch TV, so I got this big old 70-inch TV in front of me. I can't look up at it. The lights coming off, flashes when TV changed from dark to light. It was killing me so bad. So you know what I started doing? I started watching TV with my eyes closed. hmm hmm I started actually using the speaker on my remote to use it. I had to actually let Siri read me my message. I just learned, though. You're gonna learn to make it. I'm gonna figure this shit out till I can't. That's all I'm gonna do. That's why I said I walked into the wall and stubbed my toes so many times because I couldn't see, couldn't open my eyes. That I learned the path to walk, and I used my hand to find the wall. So if I put my hand up, to hit that wall first, I knew, that means I'm too close to the edges, because I could tell, I could feel this is the edge. I learned. I learned. So I got this. I got this. I do. I got this. And so, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. So that's why I'm making sure every damn thing I want to eat, I even think about eating when I want to come food. I did, but I tried not to do it as far as following through with all the junk. But I'm more concerned with the entertainment, playing video games when I can. Because, like I said, sometimes it takes a minute to get back to that. Sometimes it don't. You never know. I'll say it took a minute to get back to it the last time. But so if it ain't that, I was watching movies. It's listening to music. It's doing this YouTubing. It's making a video and trying to see if I can edit it. But like I said, the things that involve like editing my eyes, I'm not going instantly into that. You know what I mean? So like I said, but as we in that process, this is what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. And when I get that camera, I'm filming everything. And I got a camera. No disrespect to you, nice camera, but this one is the one. This is the one. Yep. Thank you, Mama Ann. I do. I do. As the God said, you ain't got no choice. And if you've trusted me this far, continue, and I will. Mm-hmm. Mm. And you know what I learned, John? So many people have problems with their eyes. And to me, when I thought of problems with the eyes, I thought before anything happened to me, I thought, of course, cataracts. I thought about people who might have crossed eyes or lazy eyes. I thought about stigmatism, and I really didn't think no further about eyes than that. I didn't. But when I learned about them, and how many people, man, people's retina separate, all kind of stuff. And then there were people who had cornea damage that I met, but they were people who like got in a car accident and something hit their eye and shot and they hurt their cornea. One guy accidentally stuck something in his cornea and damaged it. People scratch the cornea and say, "Oh, Jesus!" But I was always scared of falling and doing one or two things: hitting my mouth. That's why when I think about them using that movie, just the thought of hitting my mouth on the curb when I was young, and I seen somebody running, stepped off a curb, fell, popped their face right on the curb. You know what I'm saying? So I'm never that, and I always thought about like if you got an accident, some glass things are going in your eyes, so automatically it's gonna make me do this because I've always been afraid of stuff like that. That and icicles falling from high places. Mm-hmm. Mm. When are you gonna have that done, Cooks? So now, if you have that done, you have to stay in the hospital. Hmm. Oh, Mama Ann. Oh my God. I told you my mom and my sister have vertigo, and it doesn't come all the time, but I know how bad it is when they have it. Like when my mom, for the first time she got vertigo, and she was crawling, and I thought, and she just couldn't, like she was grabbing the walls, like her equilibrium was just off. And it was so terrible. I couldn't imagine. Oh, Mama Ann. Prayers for my Mama Ann. Mm. It's from an injury. That's why I said it was a lot of people who had injuries to their eyes that came in there. And some people had the injury years ago, but they didn't do anything about it, and they were in there about the eyes, and it was a lot of that going on. I would be surprised, and I learned a lot about the eyes and how many people have so much stuff going on with their eyes. Hmm. Now, what I know about vertigo is that your equilibrium is off. And like my mom would say, and my sister both, they say they feel dizzy, completely dizzy, so dizzy they can't even stand up straight. They can't hold down. I said, you ain't eating nothing. You ain't drinking. They can barely walk. So like I said, my mother would be like falling up against the wall or holding the wall. It was just, and so like I said, I can't tell you exactly what, I don't want to feel like that. But that's how they said they felt. But exactly what it is I don't know. Yeah, that's all I know. And they would say they were so dizzy they couldn't stand up. They couldn't see light. They couldn't, and not just like out of nowhere. Like when my mom got the first time, the day before we like barbecued. Like everybody was fine. Everything was fine. And the next day she just started off a little off, seemed a little off when you looked at her, and then it just got worse. It got worse. And then when she went to the hospital, that's what they said she had was vertigo. And then my sister didn't get it till like 10 years ago. My mom, when she first got it, was like 98, 97. Now my sister, one of her neighbors, he actually is going through dementia and vertigo right now. And so he's always falling. Like so much, and they try to keep him, to sit down. Hmm. Hmm. Yep. That's how my mom told me she was perfectly fine tonight. I mean, perfectly fine. See, when my sister had her casing, I found out she had it. I wasn't around her, so I just talked to her, so I didn't see it actually. When it happened to my mom, we were living in the same house. You seen her, you know. Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah, prayers, mama. Be safe when you getting up. Yeah, that is a lot. That's a lot. Mm-hmm. Yes. So when do you go about your pacemaker, Cooks? When do you go get the new battery for your pacemaker? Yeah, stay calling out prayers for people because one thing I know is we all gonna be going through something. And sometimes, like I said, I'm very transparent with y'all. And sometimes I'm not saying what's going on because I know we all have them. That's the truth. So sometimes that's what it's gonna do because one thing I notice about people is if you tell them what's going on, then they feel bad that they told, and don't feel bad. Don't, don't. And sometimes for me, just not saying it out loud is just how I'm going through it. It's just it. You know what I mean? We all human, so we got to keep each other lifted. We got to. We got to. And with tomorrow not being promised, I'm not gonna take it for granted today. That's just it. I can't. I can't. The 17th, the day before my surgery. Okay, it's on my list. April 17th, our sister's getting her battery for a pacemaker. I gotta remember that. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, like I said, and it's been a week. Then I say it every Sunday when we get together for pajama jammy jam. You never know what that week gonna bring. You know, this week, we got our news and everything. Mms, Tina lost her friend. You know what I mean? It's been a week. It's been a week, and it's a lot of things that people been going through, and nobody said nothing, but they going through. So we gonna definitely we sending out love. We come amongst each other, sending out some love. You see somebody in the chat, you got respect for it, tell them it's good to see you. Ask them how they doing. How you doing. And if you want to know how to spell it, just spell it Durring. How you doing? It's just how I'm saying it. Just ask them how they doing. Yeah, you need to know. You need to know. And sometimes I just spell it Durrin. Durin. You know what I'm saying? How you doing? I need to know what you're doing. I need to know prayers for all. Send love. Send good vibes. You know what I mean? Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But people cool with sending you negative energy. Triggering the shit out you. They love that. They love that. Being massive. They'll send you that. Won't even hesitate to think about it. I didn't think it hurt nobody. How did you not? You did it to hurt somebody. Lying bastard. But yeah, no, send some good vibes out. Send some love out. You know what I mean? And does that mean we'll never be crapping on another? No, it will. It's life. This life. We are on social media. You can't come on here with that sensitivity on shit. It's not that. It's not that. You got to come on here with some real alligator skin and mean it. And if you don't mean it, you better know how to fake it till you make it. There is no crying in baseball. Like, don't you come on here acting a fool and me crying. I don't want you crying about shit. Wipe your eye. Don't cry. Dry your eyes. And here come one of those heifers with her new device. I just changed the beat. I'm sorry. But just don't. No, this is YouTube. It's YouTube. Only the strong survive. Yes. Yeah. And shoot, crazy cat mama, we still praying for you, sis. Every day I'm sending out good vibes for y'all. Every time I see y'all, I'm thankful that not only was I counted, I see you in it today. When I don't see you, I'm still counting you. You know what I mean? That's right. Daily. Cause daily we going through something. And the fact that y'all be strong enough to get up and keep coming. That's true. That's why I said whew, y'all are strength to me. So no matter what nobody's saying, everybody always testing what people's friendships are out here. And ain't no real friends on YouTube. But there are. And there's some fake ones. And there's some opportunists. And there's some snakes. It's everywhere. That's in your real life too. So y'all told me every person that was your friend was always the best friend ever, and y'all they never did no wrong and they never made a mistake. Yeah, they did. It's part of learning them. And you knew who you wanted to get away from and who you got closer to. But there are real friendships. There are people with real concerns who really care about you, who really love you, who really for you. Wanda, how you doing? How you doing, sis? But yeah, so it really is. You know, I tell people, like it, love it, or leave it alone. Live. Don't come in here to be nosy about what people talking about. Get out. You get out and you can take that somewhere else. Anyway, them the three L's just living. If you like it, keep doing it. If you love it, you better keep doing it. And if you don't, leave it alone. That's it. That's right. Prayers for Cooks, prayers for Mims, prayers for Tina, prayers for Crazy Cat Mama, prayers for all of us. Because they knows. I mean, I'm telling you, he's a human being. I made some salmon last night, right? I bought me a big old piece of salmon from Sam. And I was cutting it up and I made a few pieces last night for today. I just didn't have an appetite yesterday. So I made it for today, right? When I was making it, I said, yeah, Nee, none of this is for you. You know, you got your food, you've had a treat. This is my little treat for myself when I'm ready to eat. And today, so I still haven't ate yet, but when I'm ready to eat. And he was staring at me and staring at me, no joke. And when I was going to put it up, he had this look and he just sat in front of the refrigerator. Mm-hmm. This morning, when I got up, I opened the refrigerator to get a water. When I opened the refrigerator to get a water, he came flying into the kitchen, y'all. I mean, flying like I got on him. And when I walked in, he sat down, started wagging his tail, wagging his tail. And I said, did you just come in here for the salmon that I told you is mine and you weren't getting none of it? Yeah, he turned around and walked away. If you telling me he didn't know, I mean, literally, I was like, did he just come flying in here? Like, that's the first time the refrigerator is open since she put it up. I can't make it up, y'all. Like if right now I go in there and go get that salmon, I walked in here with it in my hands, he's gonna come follow me because he still believes I made it for him. Now I got a skinless piece of salmon, so if I got a skin one, I would have and made that for him. But like I said, I didn't make all of it. But this that I made, I literally did make it for me. I'm like, I can't have nothing. I can't have nothing. Nothing, nothing. I can't have nothing. Cause he gonna take it all. I gotta go to the laundry mat y'all today, and I swear I spent too much money buying groceries yesterday. But I did that because I'm going to the meat market Thursday. So I bought everything but the stuff I needed at the meat market yesterday. So that when Thursday I go, I'm just going to the meat market. I got everything, that I need. Like as far as that, I got everything that I need. I won't. There's no way. I mean, I still had paper towels and I still had some tissues. So right now I got like 60 rolls of tissues. It's just me. You know what I mean? I have like 45 rolls of paper towels. I mean, I'm like I said, I still ain't finished with the ones I had from December, the 45 I had from December, because I'm not running the paper towels like that. And like I said, I just need to make sure that everything's filled up. But the only thing I need to really go get is like milk, bread in between. And I'm not really into breads right now. I'm into breads. I'm lying, but like last night, I took the Red Lobster biscuits, cheddar biscuits. Instead of making it in like biscuits, I made it in a thing like a little meatloaf pan, so like a cornbread. So I'm finna put some Maxine on that shit today. Like I'm finna put some bada bang bang. Oh, I'm excited. I'm excited. I got me some cheddar biscuit cornbread. Well, it's still cheddar biscuits. I just didn't make them in biscuit form. Oh no, they like bring that feeder back. They're like, if you don't get that feeder out here, right? Look, they look at it, they putting their paws together because these animals, they even people please, even the animals out there, people like those are squirrels. They're not big. Yeah, they know that they come here and that feeder is out there, and they just came and it's not. And they're like, excuse me, are you busy? Are you cleaning it? Are you filling it up? Get that feeder to us now. That's what they saying now, or it's gonna be some squirrely stuff going on out here. I'm telling you, these animals, man. I like animals more than people. Even the ones I can't, even the ones I can't stand snakes. All of them, I like animals. People, they weird with me. Mm, mm. Military honors. Mm. Now, did so you got the folding of the flag, Crazy Cat Mama? You got the flag, or you got the medal? Wait, what is it? They can give you. Wait, what is it? Because you a 12 gun salute. You get that for what? Because I know it's like it's differences you can get. Because I'm trying to think, I had to call my mom because I know for a fact they didn't come and do a salute like that at my dad's funeral. But I want to say that she did get a flag, like, but already like folded and delivered. Like, it wasn't wasn't no draped on no casket. He wasn't buried at, one of our cemeteries, but it wasn't nothing like that. Oh, wow. Beautiful. That's beautiful. What honor. I salute. What honor. That's one of the things I love about the military. Right, wrong, and different. That brotherhood, that sister, that bond is just that, and that salute. And you don't, oh, I just love that part. That part right there. That part right there. The bagpipe. That's why I said I know when you get the 12 gun salute, it's the full thing. It's like and I hate to say it like these the only people, but it's like watching one of the Kennedys go down. You like because it's all you say, damn, everything you could do, they didn't do everything but let some firecrackers off in the air. Cannons is going. You say, wait, this is a lot. Boy, I'd be watching the Kennedy, be like, damn, if you ain't going out like a Kennedy, and kids be standing in the middle, most famous, you be like, God. Yeah, I know I'm infatuated with the Kennedys. Don't you say nothing wrong about the Kennedys. Don't you say nothing. I ain't want to gossip, but I will say some things about it. But I still love the Kennedys. I am a big Kennedy fan, y'all. I'm sorry. Sorry. See, you started talking salutes and all that. I went straight Kennedy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Because when I think of something, you was like, is that a cannon? Say there, boom, choo, choo. Yeah, I said, wait, this is a phone. I said, wait, white gloves everywhere. I was, I ain't even in the military. I'm like, let them let me out like that. There'll be a 12 gun salute. They'll be out there with nines and stuff. I say, no, I don't want a HUD salute. Somebody folding a pelly jacket. No, I said a flag. At this point, it don't even care what flag it is. Just let it be a flag. It could be the Cheech and Chong flag. I just need something for me. Sorry, y'all. Just started thinking about how I would get a salute, and I was never in the military, so I had to make up a salute. But that is absolutely beautiful, Crazy Cat Mama. Oh wow, that is breathtaking. Yeah, like I said, and to me, you honor these soldiers. One of the biggest problems I have with my own country is the things that go on with our veterans. Our veterans are suffering, and they should be standing in the front line because they stood on the line for us. And so there's nothing that they shouldn't have. I don't give a damn if they was in there and they was a cook. Every part and every piece of them helped each other. You needed cooks, we needed nurses, you needed that. Everybody couldn't be a soldier. And everybody damn sure couldn't be on the front line. We needed people in the water, we needed people in the air, we needed people sneaking up. We did it all. And so I salute the soldiers. And even when I can think of the wrong things we've done and are doing, I don't bring that up. Because then it miss out on all these real soldiers we need to salute. And I salute them. I salute them. So that's beautiful, Tina. That is. I love to hear what my soldiers are recognized. I love it. I love to hear that. That's beautiful. Now, was your dad Crazy Cat Mom? I know your husband was cremated. Was your dad buried in the veterans? Because I know, especially with those World War II veterans, they really like to bury them together. They like to, and you know what I mean, keep them honored under that. Did y'all bury him there with the veterans? Because I know that's something else I've always noticed too. When the salute is real big, they usually put them. What's one of the most famous ones? Because we got one out here. You know, I think every state has one. But there's one in. It's a real popular one. You know, it's where the wall is. Everybody go to the wall. Y'all know what I'm talking about? Shoot. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? What's the name of that wall? They got all these soldiers. You are counted, especially they salute you on that wall. What wall is that, y'all? Y'all know what I'm talking about? Anybody know what I'm talking about? The veterans wall. All them people from World War One and Two, they're on that wall. If they were counted, so now that's a lot of black people who were later put on there who were parts, and there's a lot that won't be accounted for on that wall. But some of them were honored enough that I guess they buried it within the thing. But I don't think they on that wall though, because first of all, in both things, we weren't honored like that. But what is that wall? Anybody know what I'm talking about? Because I feel now like what is the freaking soldiers wall? It's an actual wall. And it doesn't matter. Your name is on that wall. So if you part of those wars, what the frick is the name of that? What you do? Okay, it's the Vietnam. Okay, here we go. Right here, it's 58,000 men and women's name on this wall. 58,000, and that doesn't rock how many soldiers do. Tina, how you? Tia, how you doing? How you doing? Says, it doesn't. That's not a quarter of all the soldiers through all the wars we've had. You know what I mean? But 58,000 on the wall. I knew it was a big number. It's Vietnam. Okay, so wait, hold on. It is. Let's see where this freaking wall is. Freaking wall. Wait, this wall. Hold on, it's a different wall. I just read it. This wall is 58,000 names of soldiers, men and women who are still missing. Oh my God. It says the Vietnam Veterans Memorial stands as a symbol of Americans honored and recognized of the men and women who served and sacrificed their lives in the Vietnam War. So this one is just Vietnam. The other one I knew was about World War II and one. That's the wall I'm talking about. But listen, it says inscribed on the black granite walls are the names of more than 58,000 men and women who gave their lives and remain missing or remain missing. What? Because that's the thing we don't think about. We still have people from Vietnam, from World War II. Well, you know, if they was in World War II and World War One, most likely there's still none left. But they were taken and they were never found again. We never got them. Never. All right, Tina. But we never got them. So that's so scary too. Oh, so sad. Oh, you know what I'm talking about, Marion? There's a wall. Oh, frick! I know this wall. It's not that one. Hold on. What is this wall? This one, shit. Because the big, what you call it, the biggest cemetery that houses them. Okay, let's see. I don't know, y'all. I hate when you're looking up something and it's like, if you don't put it in there right, it's too general. They start telling you all this other information. You're like, okay, I understand that's about that. But that's not what I'm looking for. I don't know. I don't know. I should call my bestie. I know she went to it. What is it freaking? Is that in DC? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Thank you. So you know what I'm talking about, Team Two. Yeah, y'all. I'm like, I don't know what the name of the damn wall is. Hmm. Okay, they had their own plaza. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yep. MIA. Mm-hmm. Missing in action. Mm-hmm. And many, they were tortured and they didn't tell and they probably didn't, you know what I mean? And some might have went into hiding and had to start new lives. And I like to tell myself that's what happened to a lot of soldiers is that they end up just going into, you know what I mean? Like, even if it was in these villages in the, you know what I mean? In the whatever, wherever they were, that they just had to go into a new life, because they couldn't be a soldier. They couldn't be, that's what I tell myself. But I'm sure a lot of the stories were horrific of what was done because to catch especially an American soldier in war, baby, we learned that when we just had Black Hawk Down. When they got that helicopter out that sky, man, our soldiers that touched that ground, that's what make us come up in there like that. Because, boy, the people dragged them out to take them. And we had a value dead or alive just having one of us. Mm-mm, mm-mm. So I salute the men and women, these young men and women, these courageous young men and women who most of them at 18 sign up. I salute you. Uh, I can't help but salute you. That's why I try my best not to even the things that's been done wrong. I still salute them because if we didn't have it is the Vietnam. If we didn't have these soldiers, this bad place we think we got would be even worse. So we're thankful for them. They are out fighting what you couldn't even imagine. They know about things we don't even know about, and they are protecting us. So I salute them. I'm grateful for them. In every war we had, it was necessary, and that's the truth. So whether we wanted it or anything else, it was necessary. So I salute all of our soldiers. You are brave, and at least you don't talk about it. You go out and be about it. So I salute them. It's just that's how I stand with the soldiers. And y'all look so doggone sexy in y'all uniforms, men and women. Y'all look beautiful. And I love how y'all are uniformed. together. I love when we move as one. Oh, that's sexy in itself. Then y'all see the power Malcolm X had. They said he had the power in the finger make 50,000. Baby, baby, baby. Sorry, I'm going to the King side. So I think about Prince and Malcolm at the same time. Good. Oh, salute the soldiers. Was in Nam. Yes, yes. My father was in Nam. Mm-hmm. That's right. In your opinion, that's what you had to tell yourself. They just had to live a different life because you never heard nothing else about them. Hmm. And sadly, you know what was happening with black soldiers because black soldiers were coming back from the war and having to go to other places like Cuba to get respect. They were having to go other places because here we wasn't getting no respect. We came amiss, and they didn't look back. They didn't. I mean, think about it. There were wars in the military going on within the U.S. military because of the blacks and the whites against each other. We couldn't even fight together. I need to go about them too. Mm-hmm. Prince. And ooh, now I got them all in the room. Shoot. Oh, that was nice, Marianne. That was nice. That was beautiful. Ma- Malcolm's power alone, like his. Mm, 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 mm. See, I'm overeating. But yeah, y'all. Oh man, I cannot believe it is already Friday. I feel like this week really went by fast. Probably because last week was busy every day, so it made that week go by fast. That when I was in Sunday, it felt like it was like it was weird because it felt like it was Friday, Sunday. So that threw me. Then so when we came into Monday, and it just been thrown. This week went real fast. It did. Mm-hmm. I know you do. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Told you I wish we could make you a sculpture. I'm looking into that, sis. I am looking into that, sis. And I can't wait till I can come just hang out with you for a weekend. We can do whatever you want. And we can go wherever you like. If you just want to sit in there like teenagers in sleeping bags and talk shit and cry and laugh and eat, that's what we're going to do, sis. That's what we're going to do. But you know, you're in Cali, though, so you already know ain't no way I ain't going to get some of the best cheaper that's in town. It's Cali, baby. The best growers out. It's Cali, baby. Don't y'all say nothing bad about my city, or my state. Don't you say nothing bad about my state. And I'm holding Mims because she already said when I came down here, that it's gonna be me, you, and her. I'm holding her to that. I'm holding you to that, Mimsy. I'm holding you to that. Oh, you know I call them ocean blues when they that beautiful and blue. Cause when you look at the ocean and it just look real blue, it look all beautiful. And I always when somebody got them eyes, I just think it's like though I'm just lost in them. I'm just lost, like I'm watching the. Oh my sister! Oh shoot, we gotta get to the charger. Shh, we gotta run. I just look down, y'all. I'm about to get ready to end this, but I don't want to end it going off on you. Run, 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 Danny, run, 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 Danny, run, run, run. Safe. I made it. I made it. Let me kick off my shoes. I made it. I didn't know if I was gonna make it, y'all. Look, I didn't know if I was gonna make it, y'all. Oh man, I don't even know why I make my bed when I get out of it because every part of me do want to get. I don't know why. If I make my bed, for some reason I want to get in it. If I don't make my bed, like, oh, make your bed, girl. It's too late for your bed to be unmade. But on a day when I'm just in it all day, oh, it's not getting made. I'm only getting up to go do something. I'm getting right back in that thing. It is breakfast in bed like Tiffany's. It's just I don't give a damn. I'm in the bed, and I don't care what nobody think about it. I don't. If I ain't come up over their house and lay in the bed all day, they don't shouldn't be worried about what I'm doing. You should not be concerned with what I'm doing right here, because I'm not concerned. I'm more concerned if you're unhappy than I'm concerned about, you know what I mean, trying to make you unhappy. But yeah, y'all, today, like I said, it's gonna be a chillax day. I told my buddy I was gonna come up because they they company started a new thing. They opening up. They open up 2 hours earlier now. She said, "Girl, we in here now at 9." I said, "Ugh, ugh, ugh." But I told her I'd come up there and rub my mouth with it for a little bit. When I ran to the store, I was like, "Oh, I'll stop by and rub my mouth." Because, like I said, I'm OCD. I'm going to go to the store every day. When I could have did it all, like this corner, I'm always do my regular run. So no matter what I got to get, I'm going to do it daily because it's just part of my routine. It's part of my routine. But I'm so glad I bought, 3 cases of food yesterday. Thursday, I'm going to go buy 3 more cases of food. And that way, when I go into surgery, I know that if that first week out of surgery, for sure, I got everything is set up. So the first 2 weeks, if I feel like I don't want to go anywhere, if I feel like, oh, wait a minute, I can't even open my eye, if I feel like I just want to sleep all day, I don't have to go and get nothing. That's how I feel. Like I don't want to go get shit. I don't want to need to go. I mean, I ain't gonna need to go get nothing. I ain't gonna need to go get a cigar. I ain't gonna need to get nothing. Nothing. What'd you say, Tim? Oh, go ahead, Tina. One thing I know in that morning, I know this your busiest time, sis. So I'm always blessed when you walk in the morning. I know you super busy. Go ahead and finish. I know you at work. My ass and just running my mouth like people ain't at their job. Oh yeah, sis. But yeah. Oh man, yeah. I ain't listening to no music. And that's funny, you'll be sitting there for hours on your earphones, sometimes not using it. Then as soon as you get to talking, it'll die. And you're like, wait, I just started talking. Be like, but you've been having it just sitting in your ears. That's why I run into the battery down. That's another thing. But I'm just gonna order those when I'm gonna order those. No, not today. Not today at all. I'm not ordering anything today. Um but I said I'm gonna get me another pair of earphones. But I want to get me a pair of Beats for my studio. I'm gonna do that first, and then I'll go ahead and get me some earphones that I'm just using for me. Get me some more AirPods. I should say. But y'all know I just bought a pair of AirPods last October. I could pull y'all out all these just single AirPods I got. And I need you. Oh, and here's the freaked up thing. I ain't making this up. Now look in here. I just remember I had 2 cases last month. I lost a case and an AirPod at work. Nobody mysteriously seen it. I left it at work. Nobody seen it. So here we go. That's a left. I mean that's a right AirPod. Okay, and it's in this case. Okay, we're gonna put it back in this case. I'll leave it there. Just don't worry about what I'm doing. Just listen. Because I know sometimes people be coming, they just be saying it, baby. I ain't just saying nothing. That's the recipe. So this cigar that I got nothing to do without the AirPods. Mm-hmm. What's this? Is that a right AirPod? So in case you think I'm making up. Is that a right AirPod? That's a right AirPod too. No, that's a right AirPod too, right? Okay. What's this? Is this another right AirPod? Bam, 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 bam. I got three right. Let me make sure I put the right one back in here. This is how we don't know. Damn it, hold on. Look at this. So when I lost my left AirPod at work a month and a half ago in that case, I was pissed. And I literally said to myself, why couldn't I have had my left one in my ear when I lost it? Because I'm so tired of losing my left AirPod. I'm left-handed. Everything we break it to the left. Everything. Lose my AirPods. Dang. Made me so mad. Sorry, I just had to make sure I had the right one in my. No, I got three right AirPods, y'all. What in the hell is going on? Somebody tell me, what is going on? Why do I have three right ear? Well, one of us because you decided to chew on my AirPod. Don't walk away. So bad, but you're so good. So welcome to my old right AirPod butt. That's why I said, no, I'm going to buy my earphones for my studio first before I get me another pair of AirPods. How many pair of AirPods I don't need to have? You see, I've had 4. And you got to remember, right when I left for Georgia, I lost a whole set of AirPods. Okay? So I'm really on my 5th pair of AirPods. But it's not that I lose them like they fall and I lose them like that. It's always, like I said, I lost the AirPod at the so many people at my school reunion. At one point, you come through all them people, it fell out my ear, but because I had the other one, because that's why I don't like wearing them both. Didn't even realize it until the next day. Mm-hmm. And then when I was switching hotels back and forth, one day I lost one in transition. I know they found that here. I know they found that one single one. Yeah, Nino chewed one of my AirPods. I mean, just chewed on it and just then spit it out like trash. Claudia, how you doing? How you doing? Good to morning. But yeah, like I said, so today is gonna be a chill day. I will go live. That's why I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one. I will be going live. I actually today, guys, I want to have a little fun. So this afternoon is Friday, early, maybe at 5. I want to do a live for just an hour, and I just want to play a game. So we can either play like do a trivia. Have I ever? Been trying to figure out how to do Family Feud on here, like how we can do that. Just I want to have some fun. Maybe we'll do Jeopardy or something. I don't know, but let's just have some fun, or you know what I mean. Or we can, but whatever we do, I want to do something fun. I want to enjoy each other for that hour, just a little fun, a little fun Friday, something. I don't know, something good, something fun. So I want to do that today. Then tonight, I don't know. So I don't even want to. It could be late, but tonight I think I'm gonna do a live tonight. So I don't know if it'll be 8, it'll be late, But my mind's the one good thing I know that they know is that if it's past their bed, look, if it's past your bedtime, take your butt to sleep. Let me find out you're awake when you should be asleep, and let me find out you're not working when you're supposed to be working, and we don't have a problem. And I'm talking about working your jobs. Okay? We don't have a problem. Because my eyes are bosses. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Because lately, and I don't know if it's because my body is prepping me for that, prepping me for like when I'm on steroids, the thing to be for me is I'm opposite. So now I'm up all night and I'm down in the day. That's like my body is doing, and I'm tired of not being able to go to sleep sometimes, or going to sleep at like 9:30, 10, and waking up at 2, and then being up from 2 to 6:30. So I'm doing a lot of being up late, and I said one of these days I'm just gonna go live, and we're just gonna chill. Yeah, it ain't gonna be whatever it is. It'll just be what's on my mind then. And so I don't know, but I'm trying to just get myself adapted to the fact that I'm just gonna follow my body. So I can't say that I'm gonna try to keep a routine to it, but I can't make no promises. I can't. Okay. Okay. No word today. And if there's a word today, I don't have it today. So here's the word every day, all day, until different. We pushing, we praying until something happens. That's yeah. And we ain't counting her out. But no, I didn't get anything today. No update. And I actually talked to Terry Lynn this morning, so. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no. Other than, like I said, she's still with us. She's still fighting. And we still praying. That's it. Yeah, that is beautiful. And see, the thing about, truthfully, the human race is the reason that it keeps going and we have things, because in reality, more people care than they don't. You gotta believe and know that. Like, there's more people care than they don't. So it's more good than there is bad, even though bad is loud. Bad is what we're gonna talk about. Bad gets trending. Bad is that, that's always, but good is prevailing, because that's why we still here. And that's why, you know what I mean? It's still good people, because good prevails. We just, when you're in the bad, you think it's the only thing that's out there, and it's not the truth. It's so far from the truth. But that's how we should be. You know? I would love to believe that if tomorrow y'all got a call that I was in the hospital fighting for my life, that y'all wouldn't be worried about if you could find out what I had did wrong. I don't know what that would help you with. I just don't know. I'd rather you just come on and say, I hope she died. You know what I mean? Because then at least I say, oh, at least I know they still sticking to what's going on. They ain't not going to grab some extra stuff. And anybody who would love me, who would give a damn that that's what you cared about. Please, that's why I tell y'all now. The only difference is, like, when I come out of surgery, I know I want to let y'all know I'm out of surgery. I really do. But the thing I don't know is, when I did my last surgery, I wasn't put to sleep. So I can't say how I feel. But I know one of the things I'll be trying to get to quickly is to let y'all know I'm okay, because people are worried. They care because they care. And they know anything can happen under that doggone, you know what I'm saying, anesthesia. So, yeah, I'll definitely come back and tell you. Even if I just put on my community wall, I'm out. I definitely will. I will definitely send a text out to my mods. That's 100%. So even if I don't get to come on and say it, if they on something, they can be able to tell you I'm all right, because I will definitely make sure that they know. I will definitely make sure that I put everybody that I know on here in your telephone number. Prepare yourself to be in a group text, because you'll all get the same text at the end of it. I'm out. Do they sell this stuff in a flower? Might be the text you get. What is she saying? Did they sell the medication they put her on for her surgery in flour? Just know then I'm still up under the medication. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, my crazy kid. Don't y'all worry. When I get better, I'm on a world tour. I'm coming all up through here. Indiana, Detroit, California, Tennessee, Atlanta. Who else? Who else gonna touch me? Texas. In Texas, y'all gonna get me several places. Texas can see me in Dallas. I have to see San Antonio. I've never been. I want to go to San Antonio. I do. In Houston, I always don't see me. I can't touch Texas without seeing Houston. Louisiana, my people, Louisiana, I'm coming for you. Arizona, I'm coming for you. Who else? Who else? Who else? Mississippi, I'm coming for you. Mississippi, you on my Tennessee, Georgia tour. I got a lot of traveling to do, y'all. I got lots to check care of, okay? And when I'm driving, oh, I'm everywhere for real. All these close, Detroit, Minnesota, Ohio, Iowa. Yeah. And I ain't even saying that on no BS nowhere. I'm just really saying these places I'm going. These places I'm going. I'm not talking about in the next couple of years. I'm talking about this year. Yeah, I'm talking about next year. I'm talking about this year, honey. I'm about to get my life back. I'm about to get my life back, honey. I'm claiming it. But all right, y'all, I'm gonna get ready to go because I know now when I'm looking at this clock, I also got to take those. Look, you right behind me. Stanker. Nee, you ready to go outside? Maybe not. Nee, you need to go outside? No, guess not. I was gonna say I know I need to take Stanks outside, but I guess he said no because I took him out right before I left. I didn't even realize it been this long. I'm like, let me take him out real quick before I go to the store. But I said, you want to go out? And he laid back there. Trust me, if he want to go out, he'd be like, skirt. He said, I'm getting some good rest. But now, if you said, if you want a treat, do you want to eat? Do you want to? He'd be like, wait, what? Look, his tail wagging. Because I just said it, but you know what I'm telling y'all. Anyway, thanks y'all for being here. Thank you, Martina. Finish your meetings. TGIF, girl. I wish that meant we got a break, but it really don't. Susan, finish your day at work. Dana, the same, Mama, and finish your day. Oh, and I hope your vertigo is not bothering you today, Mama. Because now I'm going to think about that every day, that vertigo better leave my Mama in alone. Crazy Cow Mama says, love you and love all of y'all. Thank you for coming through. Claudia, love to you. Love to everybody. Thanks for coming through. Just John, you already know what it is. And I will see you guys later. Bye-bye. Bubba. Lips. Jay, you gonna say goodbye to everybody before I go? Bub, you wanna say goodbye? You wanna tell everybody bye? Come here. Come on, so they can see. Let them see. But he says, God bless you. Good night. You know what? I can't. He's so bougie. He's so bougie, y'all. I got to go. Where my bougie at? Take him. Take bougie dog with you. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'll see y'all later, y'all. You're too much. You're too much, bub.